Hello. Today, the world's only proven twin flame test. And I think it should be perfectly clear to you by the time we're done today, also why this is the only twin flame test that makes sense, because I'm going to explain to you like the logic of it. And when you try this out, you should hear from your twin flame like instantly, within 48 hours at the most when you do this. So if they have you blocked, they'll unblock you and they'll start talking to you, or they'll at minimum start stalking your social media. If they have you in the friend zone, or they're kind of keeping you at an arm's length or something, they'll suddenly like start sending you selfies and they'll want more than friends. They'll just go instantly like hot instead of being cold, right? You're gonna tell the difference right away when you have this inner experience. So what's the one thing everybody says about twin flames? And I mean everybody. Well, it's that it's one soul in two bodies, right? You're the same soul, and that's true. But then people give you all of this different advice about what to do about it, right? Don't you think that's kind of weird? Like, if we all agree about what twin flames are, then like, what's the problem? Like, why the confusion about what to do to get your twin flame to stop rejecting you? Well, it's the internet, guys. That's what it is. It's the internet. You've heard me rap about this before. The internet, it does this with everything, you guys. It's not just twin flames, right? So diet, health, finance, investing, politics, just any topic, guys. There's like a whole bunch of not very good information all over the internet. It's just jammed full of that. And then there's like a little tiny bit over here that sometimes you run into and you're like, that's it, right? So that's why people are confused about this. They think it's soulmates. This doesn't work anything like soulmates, you guys. And actually, that's kind of one of the first things that you should probably do if you want this test to work. You got to let go of the myths. So there's kind of three things that we're going to talk about in this video, right? So the twin flame myths, chasing your twin, and then soul alignment. And it's when you've started the process of soul alignment that you should experience some pretty significant inner kind of like shift. And when you do, that's when your twin flame comes back right away, within 48 hours, okay? If you guys are the same soul and you shift into your soul, they come back. And this works, guys. I've coached over 7,000 twin flames, right? I've seen this lots of times, guys. But you got to do the first two steps, or else the third step, which is soul alignment, it doesn't work. So here's, again, step one, let go of the soulmate myth, let go of all the twin flame myths. Really good place for you to start. There's a master class that I have where I dispel the soulmate myth. I also explain the words union and separation, like what those words really are. Because it turns out that those are not relationship status with your twin flame at all. Those come from the Zen traditions, not twin flames. Twin flames ripped them off, and they're using them the wrong way. Have you ever said before in your whole life, when you're dating somebody, did you say, oh, I'm in union with my boyfriend, or I'm in union with my girlfriend? Have you ever said that? No. Guys, those are states of consciousness. So the truth of twin flames is actually right under your nose. You've been using those words the whole time. And I don't know who figured it out. I'm going to assume about 60 or 70 years ago, somebody figured this out, and they were using those words properly. Again, they come from the Zen traditions. But again, the internet, it does what it always does, guys. It did what it always does. It took the original teachings and mixed them all up. Okay, so go watch my masterclass. I'm going to link it down in the description for you below. It's the #1 twin flames mistake everybody makes. So you gotta dispel the soulmate myth. This does not work anything like it at all. This works very, very different. So go watch my masterclass. You're going to have so much clarity, guys. Again, I'm going to link it down below for you, or if you're watching on Facebook, up above in the description, the #1 twin flame mistake. Second thing, go watch my twin flame myths video. I'll link it down below for you as well. It's a little long, but guys, again, you cannot do this if you don't let go of the myths. They're holding you back, you guys. You cannot fly if you have a bunch of dead weight on your back. Okay? Again, this is a real thing, and there's even real teachings that have been around for a long time, but the internet, guys, I'm telling you. So you got to let that stuff go. Go watch the masterclass. Go watch the myths video. Okay, #2, you're going to have to make yourself stop chasing them. And I know that sounds hard, but you can do it. I teach people to do this all the time, guys, in my paid coaching. And I'll give you kind of a crash course in how to do that right now for free. So first thing, stop stalking their social media. You're going to have to stop. I know that's hard. I was there, guys. I met my twin flame. We're together now. I've helped a lot of people to get married to their twin flame. They're all over my YouTube channel. I got a whole playlist called Twin Flame Success Stories. Go check it out. But you can do it. You can do it, guys. Trust me. Stop doing that. Stop talking to them so much. Kind of leave them alone for a little bit. Maybe you're not talking to them at all. I don't know. Stop talking about them. Stop like obsessively looking at twin flame information. You know, just kind of slow that down. And then last, you're going to have to like make yourself, and we'll take all this gobbledygook, this twin flame frenzy that you're doing, right? And we're going to refocus it on something else. So this is not as hard as it sounds, but the like laying in bed at night and like pining for them, yearning for them. I need to be with them. I must have them, and staying so focused on them. And I know, guys, I get it. I know that's hard. There's this obsessive thinking that a lot of you are experiencing. That happens to everybody at the beginning. After the bubble phase, it's metaphysical, it's paranormal. I don't think it's psychological. I know there is something called rumination and like intrusive thoughts, but that's not quite it. This is otherworldly. But you're going to have to slow that stuff down, guys. You're going to have to stop. You're going to have to make yourself stop chasing. Because the reason they run is because you chase. Again, this is not soulmates. This doesn't work anything like soulmates. And I even have videos where I explain the real reason they run. I'll link it down below for you. It's called What Are Twin Flames? And I explain why there is the twin flame push-pull. You've probably even heard of that term, the twin flame push-pull. You focus on them, and they focus on anything but you. You push, they pull away. And it's metaphysical, you guys. It's not coming from the soul. It's coming from the mind. The mind is duality. The mind is push-pull. That's why they run, guys. This is a direct mechanics reason. Why? Because this is a direct experience with your soul, not another soul. It's not soulmates. Again, that's what the internet is getting wrong about this. That's why, like when you do all the healing stuff, mirror exercise, and clearing your chakras, and healing, and all that kind of stuff, which is normally good stuff to do, it's not working with your twin flame, is it? Yeah, because this is not a journey of the mind, guys. This is a journey of the soul, and it's your soul. And the soul is not thought. It's not concept or emotion. Which brings me to the third and final thing. So you're going to replace the whole twin flame frenzy and all the myths and all that stuff, all that gobbledygook. Replace it with genuine spiritualism. Replace the twin flame obsession with this, guys. Real spiritualism. So I'm not even talking about the, you know, kind of like pop culture, new agey, woo-woo, foo-foo stuff on the internet, which passes as spiritualism. That's not really spiritualism. Like new age, it's a personality type, okay? This is spiritualism. You got to read this book, okay? The name of the first chapter of this book is called You Are Not Your Mind. Eckhart Tolle is basically the modern day Buddha. So this is the classical teachings of genuine spiritualism. There's another book that I'd like you to read. It's called Wherever You Go, There You Are by Jon Kabat-Zinn. There's also The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. Learn to meditate. Meditate a lot. Take all your focus off this person and meditate. Make a whole way of life out of Zen and slowing down and meditating. Go binge watch Eckhart Tolle videos. Again, you got to divert all that twin flame obsession to this, guys. Embrace genuine spiritualism. Replace the twin flame thing with that. And at some point, you're going to experience some kind of a very powerful internal shift that only you're going to know about. And that's right when your twin flame is going to contact you right away. That's how you know. That's the test. Thank you for watching.